Kia ora everyone. I would like to welcome you into this relaxing ASMR session with my friend Elisabeth. And today I'm going to play with Elisabeth here. I will also use my wooden combs to brush her hair, and at the end I will braid it. So just sit back and relax, enjoy this peaceful, wonderful moment just for yourself. Just relaxing and letting go of different things that are on your mind right now. And I'm just going to pull strands of Elisabeth's hair downwards, just picking up smaller sections of her hair and sliding my hand over it. Very peaceful and calming. And this time I also put some lights on the table in front of Elisabeth and some candles on the side, just to create a more comfortable environment for her while she is sitting on the chair and enjoying the hair play. It has been quite warm lately here where I live. A few sunny days, which was so nice to feel the warmth that the sun brings now with the spring. I'm going to use some ylang-ylang essential oil that is very good for anxious mind. Just spread the aroma around with my hands, infusing the air around Elisabeth and lightly touching her head with my palms. And those of you who follow me on Instagram probably noticed that I also tend to go out a bit more now that we are coming into summer, catching up with friends and going to different places in town, visiting cafes, parks, chatting with friends, and on the weekend we went to this amazing event that is called Nelson Half, and it is a running event. There are several options to run half marathon, hence the name, 10 kilometers. It was such a nice experience. It was my second time at this event. They stopped for 2 years, obviously, because we know why. But now, with everything is coming back to more or less normal, people are getting back together, meeting with each other and spending time with each other outdoors. What I like about those running events is that everybody is so kind to each other, cheer each other up, support during the run and on the finish line. Even those people who are not your friends, who you may not know, will be clapping their hands and cheering up your name. It's because for this marathon you actually have a card that you attach. You normally have a number, but for this event they use also your name, which was so nice because everybody could actually say your name when they encourage you to continue. All those volunteers who stand there on the forks or difficult parts where runners can go go off-road, go to somewhere where they're not supposed to. They just stand in there pointing you the direction, and they say your name and they say, "Well done." Just a little bit more. You're almost there. Well done. And I think that's so important to hear that. Because subconsciously we receive this information and process it no matter who said it. Because if your name is said, if your name is vocalized, it creates magic. It's very interesting how our brain works, but it makes a big difference when you say things that are relevant to you, including pronouncing your name. And that's why even all those meditations or positive affirmations sometimes are being said in first and second person. So when you repeat the affirmations, just make sure to not only say, I am going to achieve this, or I am healthy, I am loved, but make sure to change it up and say your name before the affirmation. So for example, if I was Elisabeth, I would say, Elisabeth, you are going to achieve your goal. Elisabeth, you are healthy. Elisabeth, you are wonderful. There is a magic hidden inside your name, but I will tell you more. It's not just about the name. It's about addressing yourself and being addressed by others. Even sometimes if the name is not pronounced correctly, but it is vocalized and you feel like you're being addressed, that can do the magic. And for that reason, I like to spell my name with a J. My name is quite unusual for English-speaking country. And if I used another spelling of my name, people would be more reluctant to address me. Simply because they would know how to say it. And not being addressed creates a very depressing, sad feeling inside. It can lead to isolation, feeling of loneliness, and that's why I prefer people pronouncing my name wrongly or mispronouncing my name rather than not saying it at all. And this is something for those of you who may not be native speakers or have unusual names. Just consider simplifying your name for other people for your own benefit. And so now I'm just going to use those two massage brushes. I'll use them together and just run them over the head from both sides, lightly touching the scalp with their bristles. Quite an interesting feeling when both brushes are touching your head. I'm just going to again play with the hair and pull out tiny pieces of hair. Just go around the head and find those little pieces. Pull them out and slide my fingers over the strands of the hair from where it started growing to the ends. Also looking for those smaller, finer hairs underneath. And now I'm just going to make a fishtail braid. And for this I separate the hair into two parts, two equal parts. And what I do is I separate the side section and bring it over to cross and join the opposite part of the hair. Separate, bring over and cross, and then do the same with the other. This way, one strand from the side joins the other side. This type of braid can look differently depending on how big are those strands that you are separating on the side. And the smaller those strands, the more sophisticated the braid, but also the longer you will braid it till the end. Just going to put this band across, and for your satisfaction I'm going to run the hairbrush, or rather comb, over this braid. for those of you who are interested, I would like to point out that my book, Ladder Between Two Worlds, beautifully illustrated by my friend, is now available on Amazon. This book is for young kids, but also will be quite interesting for adults. So anyone 8 plus can enjoy the story. The story is about an 11-year-old girl from Ukraine who finds a magic portal in her cellar, and with her friend Fox they cross the portal and go on adventure in New Zealand. So please click the link in the description of this video that will take you to the Amazon page with the book. And if you're lucky, you may be even able to get it for free, because there is a limited time promotion on that book. Thank you everyone for watching, and I wish you a good